Hey, YouTube! Good afternoon. It's kind of late, but better late than never. This is Terry J with my beginning uh, channel. This is about me, not Curry's Kitties. This is me coming back on some of my childhood memories. I'm out taking a walk today because I like to do things every day on a daily day basis that make me feel good about myself and not believe none of the affirmations that have been known to be said about me or set for me. So everybody wants to let me go today. I mean, they wait for cars and everything. Everybody wants to let me cross the street. I don't know if it's because they want to look at my butt or what. I don't know. I'm married. I still got it. Um, I just say that because I don't want to be bothered. So I'm quite sure a lot of people do that. Um, but yeah, I just decided I was in a kind of funky space this weekend. Um, about people just wanting to use you or don't think about you for nothing else unless it's something that they want or they want to use you for. So after I got out of that funk for the weekend, because I prayed about it, and I just decided I've been doing affirmations uh, about myself because, man, I am just too awesome for this. I'm too amazing, I'm too awesome, I'm too intelligent, I'm too enthusiastic to be just sitting around worrying about affirmations that, the devil try to make you think about yourself or, you know, other people think and say about you or anything like that. I'm too much. Uh, I'm just a beautiful person inside and out. I'm amazing. And I do believe in myself. It's just that for so long, I will get right there to the threshold and turn back for fear of failure. And I've been doing that all my life. So I decided that the Lord, let me see half a century of my life that I would change that. That I would change that affirmation about myself of being afraid of failure or afraid of what people are going to think or fuck them. So, I just decided to change that about myself. And once I decided that I didn't wanted to be an entrepreneur and I didn't want to work for anybody anymore, I just decided to change that. Let me try to turn the volume up on this. But I was thinking about some early childhood memories. One that came to mind was when I was younger. I think we was living in Fox Hills North, and my stepsister and brother used to visit. ah, Earliest childhood memories. Because I want to start. I remember so much that has kept me, when I was younger, I know I used to have dreams that I could fly, take up, and just go anywhere I want to. I had bad dreams. I used to hate the dreams that I had when I used to find money, um, and then wake up and don't have none. But some early childhood things for me started kind of late or anything like that. But I remember when my stepsister and my ex stepbrother, because then we found out that he's not, my stepfather's son. was me and him dancing in the closet. And this nigga creamed on my leg. Now we both were young. I know I probably was like maybe 11 or 12. I think we did around there when I was like 12 years old. And I might go back and forth with the years, but they're gonna still be when my younger years, um, of things that I remember about my childhood. You know, as far as growing up, I gotta watch my step because I'm in the garden here, as you can see, and it's all around me. And I ain't trying to touch none of these leaves and go back home with nothing. So it's beautiful though. I love it. I love the garden. I love it. It's beautiful, but it's dangerous. But anyway, we was dancing in the closet, and this nigga creamed on my leg, and I'm like, really? I mean, at that early age, I didn't know that boys could get, you know, the cream at that age. And I'm using it mildly because I'm on YouTube. Um, that's one thing I remember. And then another thing I remember is these, at 11 years old, these girls teaching me how to masturbate. Now, I wasn't a real big TV watcher and, sneaking into my parents' stuff and doing nasty stuff. Because I remember when we were younger, because my mother, like I said, my mother and my father were young when they had me. So we used to listen to their little nasty albums and stuff like that and have fun. I love this view. I love nature, y'all. I love it. I just love nature. I just think it's so beautiful, and to be able to be out in it and dwell and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, so yeah, the girls, I wasn't thinking about nothing like that. I'm going over their house to come over there and play. And these, went girls, well, I forgot how old they were, tried to teach me how to masturbate. How to get to know your body. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I call it, learning yourself. That's what I say to my girls, my grandbabies. Oops, still got it. Yeah, you might hear some hunks along the way, I mean, I don't do this to see if I still have it. It just happens. I'm just taking a walk. I hope nobody don't think I need a ride because I will let them know quickly. No, I don't need a ride. I'm just walking. So yeah, they call themselves teaching me how to masturbate. I'm like, girl, who's thinking about that right now? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I sure wasn't. I was into listening to music. My mother bought me my first album because I used to love Cameo. And she bought me. My mother, was a very independent woman after she, got divorced from my dad. You know, she had friends, but she never had them around us. And maybe unless she thought they were going to be around. But I think I only remember one, and that was Brian. So I watched my mother, take care of us, by herself. Now, my father was helping her, I guess, if we needed something. And he was always willing to help anyway because he was trying to get back with my mother. But yeah, she had a friend for like everything, like if she needed groceries, jewelry, coats, records, all it, because we had all the records, all the still got it, you heard that. But but yeah, she had a friend for everything, but she never brought her friends around us. She never brought them around us. We never saw her laid up in bed with a nigga and all that kind of stuff. We never. I didn't mean to say nigga, but man, we never done that. But that stuff with my ex stepbrother and those girls teaching me how to do that for me, was kind of irrelevant because it was like, I'm not into that right now. I'm not thinking about all of that. know what I'm saying? I didn't even know this was a funeral home right here. This is a small little funeral home in front of a church. All the years I've lived over here, I ain't really paid no attention to this. But I decided I'm gonna walk down to Oxon Hill Village today, where I used to live at when I turned 16, and where I had my second child in the apartment at was here. But yeah, so those are some of the early childhood things that I remember. I just, like I said, I'm gonna put stuff in the air. I'm not gonna be embarrassed or ashamed about it because it's probably something everybody has been through at some point in their life, as far as growing up and discovering yourself and things like that. And we both were kind of standing there looking stupid when he did it because I didn't know what it was, you know. And I'm thinking, okay, we're just dancing. I mean, of course, I didn't do anything. Like I said, I wasn't thinking about that. Even when the girls tried to show me how to masturbate, I wasn't thinking about that crap. But those are just some of the, like I said, early childhood things that I remember as I'm doing my show that, my beginning. Michelle Obama says she's becoming, but I'm beginning to becoming, okay? Because I wasted a lot of my life doing nothing but working. I am going to applaud myself for that. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I always had a job, and I ain't never had to ask none of them people for nothing, or pay my bills, or my house note, or my car note, or my cell phone bills. I ain't really never asked nobody for none of that. So I don't care what they say about that. So I see this house right here. She looked like she's about to have a daycare center in her house. Because I see the little colorful things. Let me see. Over here. She looked like she's about to start a daycare center. She's got little colorful things around. Nice little house that was just built. That's my ambition. I have to stay focused. That was another problem for me younger and coming up. Staying focused was very hard for me. My mother, another childhood memory that I remember and my mother said about me was, I got put out of daycare at probably 2 or 3 years old because once I finish my work, I get bored and start messing with everybody else. Here we go again. Messing with everybody else and want everybody else to look at me and pay attention to me. Got to fighting. Well, probably picking with somebody. Because I seemed like I was always picking with somebody. Till I got to elementary school, and then I became a little punk. I remember in the 4th grade, letting a couple of people smack me. And I go hide somewhere and sit there and look stupid because I'm scared to fight back. 6th grade, I remember I let this girl named Norma punch me in my face. And I just let her because I'm just scared to, fight back. But I made up that goddamn mind when I got in junior high school. No more. No more. Ain't nobody hitting me no fucking more. Excuse my language. Nobody hitting me no more. And I ain't hitting them back. And then I remember when I was in elementary school, I think I was in the 2nd grade. My teacher name was Miss Valentine. She was a skinny, tall, dark-skinned lady. We used to call her Broomstick. I remember Simon Elementary School when we lived over there in Trenton Park, over there by in Southeast, over there by Hart Junior High School. But I remember when I was in 2nd grade, I was a mess, y'all. I was a damn mess. Okay? If I caught an attitude or if I had an attitude when I came to school, anyway, this little boy was messing with me. And I took a piece of paper and I stuffed it in his fucking mouth. I mean, excuse me, my language again, YouTube. I took it and stuffed it in his mouth. Because he was picking with me. And I didn't like it. And I tried, like I said, at that time I was a pistol. I wasn't scared to fight back then. I don't know why. When I got to elementary school, I was scared to fight back. I don't know what happened there. You know, like I said, when I was in the fourth grade, some girl slapped me and then she got away with it. So she want to come and tell her friend to do it. So I remember when I lived in Southeast off of, I want to say across Southern Avenue over there in the two, almost like the Valley Green area, and there was a high rise right there. That's where them girls, I lived at when them girls tried teaching me how to masturbate. I forgot how old I was now. I think I might have been 8 years old over there. Because I can't remember which year. But I got into this fight with this white girl named Della. 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 She used to live over there off of Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue in Southeast. But she lived, she wasn't close to me. Here I am with nature again. I don't know. What it is about me and nature, I just love it. And I got into a fight with her. And, I don't know, I must have had a lot of anger issues when I was young. I don't know why. I don't know if it had anything to do with me seeing my father, what he did to my mother when she didn't want to be with him no more. She wanted a divorce. I don't know what the reason was. I don't use any excuses for why I behaved the way I did when I was younger because, I got my stun gun too. I want y'all to see that in case anybody mess with me. And that's another reason why I record and stuff while I'm out, like just in case type thing. But here's nature again. I wouldn't walk up in them trees for nothing in this world. I don't care if nobody paid me. Because you don't know what stuff is. A whole lot of stuff could be poison ivy and all that kind of stuff. I love looking at nature, but I would not be a person that does hiking or camping. Not the kid. I would not be doing any of that. I love looking at it. But as far as camping in it and being in it and this and that and the other, not the kid. But yeah, I don't know as a child if I want to say I had anger issues, but don't know for sure. But yeah, I didn't pretty much around those ages. I didn't really take I fought back then. I don't know why. When I got to elementary school, I became a punk. I can't recollect why that was because I was a little character, 2, 3 years old, and all that shit getting put out of school. Here we go again. I don't need no ride, y'all. Leave me alone. I am sexy, so I can't help that. Y'all. That's just story of my life. I'm gonna chalk that up. I'm gonna stop here at 20 minutes for talking to y'all because I just told y'all a lot of early childhood memories that I remember. I probably have a lot more that I can think of that comes to mind because I'm kind of going up through the years. From what I can remember. The earliest I can remember things and up. And then some of the things my mother and father told me, of course. Let this police car pass, because y'all ain't going to be able to hear me. Thank God he's going that way. My sister said when I talk on YouTube, I should get a good speaker system so y'all can hear me better. But that's why I'm talking loud, because I'm outside for one, and then, I don't know how good the speaker is, but I got the earpiece on, so I'm thinking that should be better. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the reason was for my behavior for that. But I am going to come back because, like I said, I'm beginning to becoming. But we always remember, take everything to God first. Work hard, always tell the truth, pray, and work like it depends on you. I ask you to bless me by liking and subscribing my channel of who I'm becoming. I want y'all to go on this journey with me and watch me succeed through the favor of God. Like and subscribe my channel. I'm going to send my links out on Facebook and Instagram and maybe, I don't know, Twitter maybe, I don't know. But like and subscribe and bless me. And like I said, pray, work like it depends on you. And remember, God loves you, and so do I. Take care of yourselves. Peace.